Come on in. We are going to get to talking and chatting about all things going live. Let me know if you guys have any questions. This is my 4 o'clock live. That is more like 4:30. So I appreciate you all being here. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. Feel free to come in, ask questions, and prepare to go live with confidence leads. If you are new to my live, come in, ask your questions. Feel free to let me know how you do. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Go over to the TikTok streets like we always do. And if you have not been here before, we are gonna talk about all things going live. And so what I do is start here first, and then I go over to TikTok, and then we get to talking and chatting about the platform. I want to make sure I'm supporting you, helping you understand how to go live, particularly on that platform because there's a lot going on, and a lot of folks are like so confused about how to get started. So we talk about small steps, little things you need to do to stay consistent to get going, but not to overthink this. Okay. So feel free to come in, ask your questions. I don't want you to feel nervous, afraid, shy. You can do it. So we're going to talk through the process of going live. So feel free to come in. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you are new, put new in the chat. Also give me a thumbs up. Let me know you are here. If you have questions about how to go live, I appreciate you asking them. And then, and if you are a live host, put that in the chat too. So give me a thumbs up, click the subscriber button below. Also click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So let me know if there's any questions, my friends. We're going to talk again. We're going to finish our conversation about TikTok Shop. I am going to go live on TikTok now as we speak. And set the screens so I can see as well. I take screens off, take screens on. Try my best to make sure I set up my goals for the live stream as well. If you have any questions, let me know that as well. Hey friends, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know where you're from. Put that in the chat. Let us find out where you from, where you watching me from. Appreciate all the support. If you are um, also a live host, put that in the chat too. Want to say hi to you, connect with you as well. So we're gonna get going and get going on this TikTok streets. TikTok Live. We are live streaming tips. Feel free to come in, ask questions. My YT folks, how you doing? Come on in, ask questions about how to go live. We are starting, you're hearing me say the keywords that matter. New live hosts, new live hosts. Hey, friend, how you doing? If you're new, a beginner friendly tips. We're going to talk about how to go live on TikTok in particular. I also will make this a playlist for you on the YT so you guys can go back and watch it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you are new. Like the live, also click that subscriber button below, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Feel free to come in, ask your questions, friends. We're gonna do a part two of TikTok shop. We were really, but you took your little faces away while you remove them. Welcome to the room, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. If you are new, come on in. Stephanie, welcome to the room. Others coming in. We're gonna do a part two of our topic earlier. We were talking about TikTok shop. I was actually showing you guys some shoppable video and live stream tips. So we were kind of going down that path. Like, now what if you have TikTok shop? So if you do not have it, let me know. We'll talk through that as well. In the meantime, we're going to try to get our tap goals up. Some things are for you, but not, no need to laugh. Okay. All right, friend. Thank you so much. Um, appreciate you all being here. Let me share out my live. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime. Um, I've been trying to post content, so I was late today on purpose because I wanted to post some content before I came live. So I'm trying to build up my consistency. And that was the content I posted. I posted about consistency, trying to get that motivation out there for you all, for myself, so that we can stay at it and not give up. Part of it is just posting the content. You got to post that content, y'all. So that's what I was doing. And so we're gonna keep going. Um, Hold on one second. I'm putting in here my live stream topic so we know what's going on. Welcome to the room, everybody. Thank you all. I struggle so much with posting. I know, I know. Hey, Soda. Soda, I posted. So for today, my goal is to post 3 times. I know that's aggressive. For me, it is. But I did 2 so far. I did 1 in the AM. I had to do 1 in the afternoon. It was kinda bumping up against my time. I am back. How you doing, Ani? Is that it, Ani at Lou? Thank you so much. No, 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 today, for in the day. I'm gonna try to stick with it. We're gonna see. This is July. July is a little wonky for me because of all the stuff that's going on, but my goal is to post. So 2 to 3 times, more like 3. That's what I'm gonna try to lean towards. I'm gonna try to see if I can be more consistent. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with the type of content. So today was more motivational content. And so I did one video already. It was like and so the last couple videos have been like anywhere between 7 seconds and less than 15. So I've done that. Um, Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Beloved. Um, Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you guys if you have questions. Let me know if you're new. If you're new in my room, feel free to say hello. We want to say hi back to you. Thank you so much. Is it Ani? Is it pronounced Ani Lou? Welcome to the room. I see Butterfly, I see Thurum, I see Tim Tumi. Thank you so much for being here. Hey. Hello, hello, second time here. Welcome, welcome. Is it Thurman? Thurman? Did I say that right? Thank you so much for being here. Zolia? Zola? Zola? Is that it? Zola? Y'all on these names. I appreciate y'all being here though. Let me know if you guys have questions. So I do have the topic for today is going to be videos, TikTok shop videos and live streaming, but shoppable lives. But let me know if there's some other questions you have. So you have a question. How do I share a link to my course external while on live? Well, it's an external course that you're selling. So it's like yeah, it's like a digital product. Yes, you pronounced it correctly. Thank you, Thurman. Okay. So you're gonna have to activate Service Plus. That's this feature. If you look, yes, it's a Stripe link. Okay. You're not gonna be able to share it on TikTok if that's what you're saying. Let me say that differently. You're not going to be able to share it as um something in the live necessarily. Let me explain. So, you're gonna be communicating in the DMs. That's how you're gonna communicate it. So if you click My Service Plus, go ahead and click it. You can just see what'll pop up. It's gonna be a Service Plus bio. It's gonna be some frequently asked questions, 3 questions. And so that's how you're gonna activate Service Plus so you can tell people how to get to your services that you offer. So that's one way to do it. Here is what you could do also with Service Plus. There's a thing called a pin card. Last week I did a whole Service Plus lesson, so I'll probably bring that back next week. But this is a pin card that you can activate with Service Plus. So as you're talking about your course and your services and stuff, you can actually say, "Hey, if you want one-on-one guidance or if you want to get access to my course, you can phrase this the way you want it to look, and people can get your Service Plus or click your Service Plus to communicate with you in the DMs. And then in the DMs, you can send your link for your course. Now, in most cases, it's probably gonna be a copy paste where they copy and paste the link and go to a separate browser. Lately, some of the links are clickable. TikTok is not totally into the clickable, but some of the links are clickable. My link, if I have a stand store, if I send it to you, you can click it and go straight to my stand store. So that's how it works. But that's not 100% across the board for everyone. So I don't want to make you think that it is that way all the time. So you may not have the clickable version. Don't ask me why it's doing that for some people and not for others. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Dinky, welcome to the room. How's your live journey going, friend? Keep us posted. JB, how you doing? Oh, sweet. I'll activate it. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, so when do you go live? And Service Plus has a Discord community too, so you can learn more about that feature and how to truly leverage it. So I think it's a great feature if you want to get more visibility. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all supporting the live stream. Thank you so much. I'm well. Thank you, friends. Others coming in. We're doing our tap in. So if you guys don't mind tapping the live, appreciate you all being here. Tap, tap, tap. We have 4.5K taps. We've been live for 7 minutes, so we're dragging. That time went fast. It's 7 minutes already. I was like, what did we just do? Is it going faster, y'all? I feel like I just started this live. TikTok, are you glitching? I don't feel like it's 7 minutes, but maybe it is. Um, but thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining. We're gonna get started in just a few more minutes. We like to warm up the room first. So if you're here, say hello. Let me know if you're new. I like to speak to my new folks. So as you could tell, I give pretty much really free easygoing advice on how to go live. So if you have questions, feel free to ask those. Diana, how are you? Michael, Anthony, welcome. Jess, I see you. Gigi, how are you as well? Yo, yo, on the YT, how are you as well, friend? Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have any questions. Hello, everybody. We spend some time early on warming up the room, getting things going. This is our early activation. So we'll see if we get that flash go early. We'll see if the room gets more visibility, more people coming in. So we'll see how things go. My 10 o'clock took a while to warm up. It warmed up like really towards the end, which was kind of weird. To see it. Thank you. So question about what I'm saying. Any questions about going live? Questions about live streaming? It's me, Brittany. Welcome to the room. Senora, wife Yancy, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all joining the live stream. We're at 7.2K likes. We're gonna see if those likes if we're almost at 8 minutes. Okay, so we're catching up. Awesome, friends. It's 7.5K in 8 minutes. So let's see if we can get to 10K in 10 minutes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Hello, friends. Appreciate you both chiming in, grabbing that daily heart me. So we're gonna pause for a little bit on the heart me's because I don't know. My gut is telling me heart me today. I don't know. I'm feeling a little heart me. So we're gonna see if that happens. Um, you said it this is as entertainment. Oh, okay. Well, join. Go ahead, take care of that. Thank you, friend. Holding my thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. Struggling to figure out how to monetize. I don't know to focus on shop, Service Plus, TikTok Go. It is a lot of options. Hey, how you doing, Miss Tammy? Appreciate your friend, the travel business. It is a lot of options. My other account is TikTok Shop, TikTok Go. I've made that page that those those type of content I'm gonna produce over there. I've done some Go videos recently. I've been traveling, so I got a lot more Go videos I could do. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some shop videos. I did one with the pillow. I did one with the pillow. I talked about that earlier today. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy. I did talk about it. So I did do it. I didn't post it yet because I needed to go in and put some stuff on it. I wanted to do the video on this page first. So thank you all for holding the heart me's. How do we show a big image to the viewers when they enter the lot? Thank you so much. How you doing? To see you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you on the line T. You said, how do you show a big image to the viewers when they enter the room? A big image? What do you mean by a big image? You mean like if you did a green screen and you had something on your hand or something on the screen that you want to put? You could do a green screen, pull up an image from your camera roll and show it that way. Um, when they enter the room, so you're saying everybody who comes in, they see it? That's not possible unless, like I said, you can pin that Service Plus message. So when people enter, they automatically see that message when they come in. But there's not an image you can do that with. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. You would have to have something on the screen as a green screen. I would probably caution you to keeping it on a screen like that, but you could do that. You also can do a board like this. This is a board. You could do a board, and the board could have an image in it. Again, I would caution it because TikTok has been suppressing views a little bit because of those images. So I would say be careful with doing that, but you could do an image that way. I had roses in mine. Your morning live, Jess, you did. I don't remember what I had. I think was it roses? I don't remember if it was roses. It might have been roses. Yeah, it was roses. I remember saying that. Yeah, so it was roses. I've dabbed in all, but not seen anything as I assume I need to focus on one. Um, yes, I would potentially focus on one, like shop and go seem like they may complement each other. Um, Service Plus would be probably a different. conversation, a different topic, depending on what your services are. Um, Thurman, you said I pin image showing what the room is about. I've seen others do it. Oh yeah, the board. Okay, gotcha. Thanks. Do you see my board? So that's a board. It was 31 roses too. We were close. Next time we'll get it. Yes, you will, friend. 31 roses. TikTok be nice. I don't think mine was that many. It was like 16 or something like that. And that was it just so happened that was the number in the room at the time. And so we did get it. We did get it, but it was interesting. But yeah, 31 TikTok be nice. I have Go on my other account. I don't know if I should start over on this one. I don't think I would. Like I got Go on both of them, and I'm gonna try to avoid Go on this one. I'm moving it to the other one. Thank you so much, friends who are coming in. I might have missed you if I did say hello. We appreciate you being here. I understand now. I was asking about the board. Okay, that board. Okay, yep, that's it. The board. The board is it. Um, yeah, so Go for me, I'm getting all types of Go messages constantly as system notifications. I'm so over it. On the other account, I'm not over there as much. They can send all those messages there, but Go, they're going all in. Okay. They are going all in with the campaigns and the notifications and how you can move things and what are things you can do a new campaign on Go on. It's a lot. So if I were you, I would avoid it if it's not your primary 'cause it's a lot, okay? That's TikTok Go, you all. If that's another feature, let me know if you guys want me to talk about it, but that is, it's a new program, so I wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's my inbox is flooded with notifications from them. Now, yeah, I mean, I'm mainly seeing Go stuff, so I'm hoping I didn't, like, totally disrupt things over here. I don't know. We'll see, that's why I'm trying to pick up my content creation. I was doing well, like, in the month of May, June, I fell off. I did fall off in June, but leading up to, like, March, April, May, I tried to produce a lot more, um, and so I'm gonna try to pick up the pace again. How you doing, Rhythm My Story? Appreciate you being here. Others coming in, we did get that 10K in 10 minutes, I guess. We've been tapping away. I did not look at the clock, but we're only 14 minutes in, so I think we were very close to getting it. Thank you so much, everybody on the YT. I appreciate you all coming through. Um, and so we're going to talk about shop. We'll see if we get our flash goals soon. Worth more than you think. Thank you, David. Welcome to the room, my friend. Others coming in. And then my new friends in the room. If you're new, put new in the chat. I summoned the flash goal. Let's see what it is. It's heart meets, 10 heart meets. But TikTok, you so predictable. I'm just saying, TikTok, get it together. Be less predictable. So we do have heart meets as the flash goal. If you guys don't mind sending your heart meet if you did not get it yet. I understand if you already sent it. I appreciate the support, but we need another 8. New Luna told me about your live. Did she? I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much. Getting thrift value, abandoned storage unit finds. Look at you. Some finds are worth more than you think. I love it. And then you have your link tree. Welcome to the room, friend. Do you currently go live? Let me know if you currently go live. Let me get my backup. You're so sweet. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. We're giving the heart me now. The heart me is right up top. I go live. You do go live? Thurman, you need to be listening, friend, because um you need to get engagement going. So we're gonna talk about that. I don't know if you noticed the blue box with the number that follows you to every live you go to. You're level 0 right now. So we're gonna talk about how do you get some engagement because that engagement is important to how you build community. All right. So I tell people you want to learn how to be a good viewer so you can be a great live host. As you become a great live host, you'll be able to tell your viewers what to do and how to engage. So that's why I say so you're starting off, you have a lot of people who follow you. So you want to make sure you show up as a great viewer as well so people can see that number and see that you actually do that engagement too. Yes, I've been learning about it. Okay, awesome. Awesome, friend. So, we'll talk about the Heartney. That is where you get become a part of the fan club. It's 1 coin, 1 penny. You need to have coins in your account so you can do that engagement. Director Divvy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me and Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate the support. We're gonna get going. We get some tapping going. We're gonna try to get this flash code. The heart me is always a little challenging because you can only send it once. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jess. Life after Jess. This is my backup page. Thank you, friend. Thank you all. The LYIA stickers are out. Appreciate that as well. Look at you, level 14. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Therapy girl coming on in here. Thank you so much for supporting. Get that tapping going, you all. I'm gonna bring the shop page in since we're gonna be talking about shop mostly on this account today. So let's see. We are coming into the live. Let's see. Thank you all for being here. Send that heartbeat. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate it. So we're almost there. We're close. This is my TikTok Go intern. Is this Soda? Who is this? Thanks. I'm learning about shop. Yes. Yes. Soda, was that you? Maybe. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate it. We need 3 more. We need 3 more. Um, dropping things on the floor. So does my boss. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. The Nile Queen, welcome, friend. Exquisite, how are you? One more heart me will do it. We will get that flash goal completed. Thank you all for coming in. Stuff left and to the right. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions as we get ready to get going. Um, we're gonna get our of a I'm one of our interns. Are you one of our interns? Why did Pal say she one of your interns too? Wait a minute, is that Blue Diamond your engagement? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he said, "Small world." I'm gonna do blue box today. My friend here, he's like, "Wait a minute, is that your engagement level?" Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're level 0. We'll get you right. He said, is that what that is? That's not what we've been doing." Hey, 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 good people. How you doing? Yes. So that speaks volumes. Let me say this because it does seem like you're a live host. What color does it turn after purple? A deeper purple. That's it. Really deep, deep purple. A deep, deep purple. That's it. Once you get to 50, 50 is the highest it goes to. So if you get to 50, then you really are a high engager. You've done a lot. You've done a whole lot on these TikTok streets. And so I'm gonna hopefully get to 35 before the year is out. That's my goal. I'm at 33. So, we're gonna see how it goes from there. Hello, friends. But let me talk about it because I want as I have some new ones in here, some new friends in here, I want you guys to understand that engagement. And it really is the key. It's important as you become a live host that you take note of it and you're paying attention to it. And then in turn, you are doing the things to help boost your engagement. Okay. Because it's you're networking. I tell you guys that all the time. This app is an engagement app. And so if you're not doing that engagement, but you expect people to do it for you, I appreciate you. Appreciate the superwoman. Then it's even more important that you understand how you get more people to support your live stream and you're going out to do that same level of support network. So you want to work through that. It's about that consistency on that end too. Thank you all. Should I add TikTok shop to this one once I get to 1,000 followers? I would. That's a good idea. Yeah. How you doing, Coach Ingrid? Is it Eugenia? Eugenia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, therapy girl. I see your friend. TikTok, filter the comments. Comment. Let me know if you want to rewrite it. You said illness with hearts. How are you, friend? The now queen. Welcome to the room. Hello, long time no see. Welcome, friend. So now does the blue box get me some perks? Let me show you where it's at. Let's do that. We'll do a little show and tell for our friends here. So let's do some show and tell, and then that way you can read up on it and you can know a little bit more about what it does. A lot of it is perks, like as in optics too. So think of it about that way. Eugenia, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. How do I get a box? You have to have coins on your account. So anybody in the room, we're talking about the blue box with the number next to people's names. In order to get coins in your account, you'll see right here where the gift box is. I want you guys to click that. See the gift box? And then you see the coins here. If you click the coins, it'll actually take you to where you can recharge. I'm going to tell you to pause. Don't recharge from here, but it does tell you TikTok.com. Let me flip the screen so you can see the words correctly. It tells you to go to the website, recharge on the website, tiktok.com/coins for that 25% discount and cashback opportunities. So I want you guys to get as much for your money as possible. Okay. So I want your money to go. I don't want you to break the bank. But if you start off with like $10, $20, that's enough to get you started for quite some time, especially if you're starting to grow and really wanting to do that engagement. You have to have coins in your account. So you don't have to break the bank, but you can start with that engagement and people see you as an engager. There are certain rooms, if you don't have a box, they won't entertain your questions. Because the feeling is like, you know what, you're getting all this great information from me, but you haven't even supported with a penny. And that's my daily heart me. That's one coin. And all you have to do is send that, and that's going to help me. So for me today, my flash goal was to heart me. My flash goal was to hire me. So that would have helped me in terms of getting more visibility in my room. And so that's part of that support you need. Tell you guys all the time, TikTok is a business. And if the business is not being fed and supported, then they're not going to push the room out and do all the things to support the room. So thank you so much, therapy girl. So you got to think about it from that perspective too. So I want you guys to understand that, you know, the little things you can do, the tap in the shares, the likes, the comments, the stickers. Stickers come from you get the daily heart, you can send those stickers. All that matters to the room and to the live host. And so you just got to keep that in perspective. And if you're not talking about this with your community when you go live, you're missing the bigger picture too. So you got to make sure you're saying that to your people too. I'm so excited that my block shade changed. It is excited to zoom into the people's room every you wanna come flying in, you're trying to get to level 25, I love it. I have a few coins I picked up after, Lala's live yesterday. Okay, nice, nice. Is it level 24, 25? It's 25. 25, you fly into the room. Yep. So you can fly into Lala's when you enter. When the room is under 100 people. So when it's over 100 people, we don't fly in. We don't fly in. And I say we because I don't even fly in. I haven't gotten my wings yet for over 100 people in the room. So I get my wings when I get to you get your wings when you get to level 35. I'm at 33. In a perfect world, I'll get to 34 by, like, September. It's gonna be a while, but I'm pacing myself and I'm budgeting myself, so it's gonna be a minute, but hopefully before the year is out, I'll be a 35er and I'll fly in. So that's the goal, and then Imma pace myself all next year. So we'll see what next year brings. You said, "Great tips." You're welcome, you're welcome. Hello, Velma. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. So, let's do box. We'll do box real quick so I can talk to some of my new friends in the room. We have a few new friends that are here. I think the majority of you guys, we've been here, we've done that. Uh, welcome to the room. My YT people like wings flying. What you talking about? Well, what is all this flying about? It's over here on TikTok. TikTok, we fly. We fly into the room. Just thank you so much for being here. Look at you leveling up. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you joining. So, okay, when you put the word box in the chat, let's do that. Let's see. Did you guys put the word box BOX? Put the word box in the chat, and then I want you to click your photo. So once you put box in the chat, click your photo of where you put the word. Okay, your mini profile will show up. My level box is still not showing up. Not sure why. I was gonna explain this to you guys. So click your profile photo, click your photo, and then what should happen is you're gonna see a total of 3 boxes. Now, right now, only 2 are showing up for this account. So the blue box, the diamond box with the LV number in it is you as a viewer. So you guys are viewers in my room right now. So you're viewers right now. You with the heart, it may say member if you don't have a heart level yet in my room. If you haven't grabbed your daily heart me, it says join or follow right up here next to my name. If you haven't gotten that, heart me yet, it would say the word member, okay? So that's you as a fan club member for my room. That's for my room. It's the box that says Lisa. So if you look at people's blue box with the badge, and then it says Lisa, all right? And so that's what you see. So then how long does it take to get your level box next once you start going live? Your the diamond box, the one that's missing for me, say yes if that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. The box that's not showing up here is your it should be a diamond. Yes. Yours is not showing up either? You don't see it? I don't know. I wonder if that's a glitch. It used to show up. I don't know why. Yours don't show either. You should see it. Like if I click you, let me see if I see it if I click you. I don't see it. It should be there. I keep clicking. Nope. Is it my room? Wani, when you go to somebody else's room, see if it pops up for you. I don't know if it's my room, but it could be. Sometimes it randomly doesn't show it. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know why. But this has been lately. Lately, it hasn't shown. I'm gonna say every time I use the agency page, and this is a shop page, I haven't seen it in like the last week. Yeah, I only have the blue and the orange. You only have the blue and the orange too, Shella? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. But okay, hero, welcome to the room. It will sometimes have it in the same room, but some comment it shows and some comments no. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah. I wonder, like, sometimes click it on and off. That's happened too, where it'll pop up. You said none of mine. So you don't have any, Sharon. So you don't see no boxes. You're like, I don't see nothing. You should see something, friends. Something should be there. Let me see when I click. You don't have nothing. You're right. Yours is grayed out. So it's there. You had an LV1. Now, if yours is grayed out and it says LV1 or grayed out number, except for zero, then what's happening is the grayed out version of you, when it's the grayed out blue box or the Lisa box, TikTok grays you out if you have not been here. Going to a live room, sending a gift, getting your daily heart me over 7 days. So if it's beyond 7 days or more, it grays out. So it's almost like TikTok deactivated you from the gifter level program. That's that's the blue box in particular. So you have to reactivate by sending a rose, a heart, a gift of some sort, whatever you decide to send, heart me, rose, whatever. And so that will reactivate you. All right. So that's how you get reactivated. So let's talk through this. The blue box, we're going to show it real quick. So click your blue box, a blue screen pops up. The blue screen tells you what level you're at. All right. So this account is a level 21. My agency page is a level 23. My Dr. Lisa page is a level 33. So, so all the accounts I've been trying to gift different accounts, I go around and stuff. So I gotta bring this account up a little bit more. I'm not actively on here as much as I used to be. Thank you so much, friend. So it tells you what level you're at. If you have questions and curious about this process, there's a question mark. Anytime you're curious about anything that happens on this app or in this live stream, there's question marks. If you look at the number of people in the room, there's a question mark there. You can click what how to become a top viewer and what does it mean. All that is content for you to review. Okay, so it breaks down the gifter level up program. Okay, so in the meantime, we're going to come out of here. And so this blue screen, it shows you how many points you've collected slash how many points you need in total to get to the next level. For me, it's level 22. And then there's a scrolling message tells you how many points you need to level up. So it's going to be the difference between what you need and what you've done already is that scrolling message number there. You see that number there? So pay attention to that number. That is your level up number. Okay. That number is also in the room when you click your gift box. Oh, well, it usually shows right here. Right now they're talking about the fan club. I mean okay, there we go. If I click roses, I can get to it. See? So it's 32.90. If I click it, takes me back to that page. So it's in your gift box. If you ever need to know how many points you need before you level up. So think of it this way. Thurman, I don't know if you're here, Sharon. Thank you for the follow. Think of it this way. And you got your blue box back. Look at you reactivate it. I missed it, friend. I appreciate you supporting. Oh, you sent a rose. Look at you, friend. Your box is back. So, I'm here working and listening. Okay. So essentially you're gonna look, if you look there, it tells you what you need to do. So those points that you need to get your first box is gonna say that, and as you continue to grow, I know I've had plenty of people come in my room and say, "Hey, I didn't know, thank you for getting Daily Heartbeat. I didn't know, I don't know how to get to the next level, doc. I wanna get to level 16. I wanna get to level 22. I wanna get to level 25. How do I get there? I don't understand because I seem to be stuck at this current level." They don't realize that they need to click their box, and it literally tells them what they need to do. It'll tell you how many points you need to send. So here. So if you know you're close to leveling up, maybe you're at a level 50, that your points are level 50, you might say, "Oh, well, I just need 50 points." You know, I can send 50 points in this live, or maybe I'll spread it out over the next few lives and I'll level up later in the week. So you decide what your budget is, you decide how you want to move, how you want to spend. I will tell you something though, get a blue box, have something, because what's going to happen, especially as you stay here long enough, people are going to start paying attention to your levels, even as a live host. They want to see that you also engage. People don't want to come in your room and see you at a level, you know, 5, and you got people coming in gifting you and supporting you at level 25 and level 30 and stuff. You got to make sure you're also doing that work. Does that make sense? Let me know if that doesn't make sense. But just keep that in mind. Gotcha. I didn't know none of this exactly. So yeah, so as you become a live host, you're paying attention to your community. You want to support. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. And so as you start doing that, you pay attention to what you need to do for supporting the live stream. All right, my friends, we are going to talk about TikTok Shop. Let me know if there's any questions. And let me start with this question of you all. Who in the room does not have TikTok Shop? You can put in the chat, no, don't have it. And then those who do have TikTok Shop, put in the room, I got it. Put in the chat, I got it. So if you got it, let me know. No, you still don't have it. Senora, no, not yet, not yet. Okay, worth more than you think. All right, Thurman, no. We got a lot of Dot Smith. Welcome, welcome, friend. Thurman, you don't have it, but you have enough followers. You just haven't activated it. Worth more than you think. Hang on, friend. You are so close. You are close. Sonora, you're not too far off neither. That's not too far away. Um, you said no, not yet. You you haven't activated yours yet. Jess. I got it. Don't use it. Okay, not yet. Gotcha. Not yet. Okay, my friend, not yet. Got it. You definitely have a mystery tab. How about your other account, the shop account? How close is it? Got it, but not monetized. Okay, okay. So we'll talk about that as well. Yeah, I didn't plan to sell anything from TikTok shop. Um, you might want to consider it, especially if you're talking about your course. Working on it, working on it. Okay. So there's two different ways, two different schools of thought I have about TikTok Shop. There is the full blown, nowhere near in the other account. Okay. Um, yeah. Where are you at? Is it like halfway? You said nowhere near though. Not sure how to make it work with my content. Shrug, but I'm all ears. It could be a self help book. It could be a book that you see. I mean, there's so many books out there. Just as you're thinking about your topic, it could be warming blankets. It could be, warming blankets, weighted blankets, heating pads. Um, it could just be some relaxation um, products to help you relax when you're going through, treatments and stuff. So yeah, any of that. One of my best friends, she was the person I hung out. She said, "Great, good ideas." Yeah, she just went through breast cancer. So, one of my gifts to her was like this nice, beautiful weighted blanket. I should have got one for myself. It was so beautiful, y'all. But something like that. So, as you're going through treatment, you say you sell training. So true. And so yours could be some of your favorite motivational books too, self-help motivational books to kind of help people understand how to get their mindset together for going through some type of training. Could be, Rich Dad Poor Dad. There's Dispenza books and stuff that you can get. So, you think about those type of items. There's a lot on TikTok, and I would encourage you just to go around your house, things that you use all the time. Could be like notebooks or microphones or other equipment. Interesting. Yeah. So there's people as you're talking to people, you can have products in your showcase and you can pin the products. I'll pin some in a little bit. My morning live, I had products pinned, much of the live. But for my live, I don't always put my TikTok shop products out there. Somebody might ask about my lighting. Somebody might ask about the tapper. It's the tapper here. The microphone, I've gotten questions about the stands I use for my phone, like my phone stand, my tablet stand for YouTube, my clip-on light. So all those things, I usually pin products that are like my go-to products and literally products I'm using right now every day. I use them. And so that becomes a more natural live stream because I can talk about it. You see it in real time. You understand how it works or get an understanding how it works. And then you have the traditional shoppable live where maybe you're only showing products and that's a full blown product demonstration live stream. You're talking about the maybe if there's a flash sale, or if there's coupons or something that will be up in the top corner here, or if you have any other, free shipping or other promos about that product. So you're really, like, talking through it. For me, mine is very passive. It's a very passive sale to say, "Okay, here's the thing that you see, here's the lighting, here's what I talk about." And to be honest with you, depending on your room, people may appreciate that more because they are able to kinda get questions answered, but then also ask about products too. So it becomes like this balance of your live, stream flowing. Okay, smoothly. Hey, Tarsha B, thank you so much, friend. Look at you leveling up to 14. Congratulations, friend. And um, so that's TikTok shop. So let me do this. Now in my 10 o'clock live, I did not actually talk about how to get shop because it was not many people in the room who needed to hear that because they weren't there. They were mainly people who had shop. Now, what I did in the morning is that I started with shop, how to now that you have shop, how to get started. And we kind of walk through some of the features, especially features within the toolkit, and then also looking at some of the um training videos and stuff that are in there. I'm gonna put this caveat out there. TikTok Shop, you should watch the training videos. If you're not watching those videos, do the training, understand some of the ins and outs of Shop because it's going to be a challenge. Shop is not super easy when it comes to making sure you're saying things that are in compliance with the regulatory rules about Shop and communicating appropriate information to consumers, okay? So that Consumer Product Protection Agency, that thing that happens out there, you gotta make sure you follow that, and it goes for TikTok Shop too. Where can I find the videos? It's going to be once you get into Shop, friend, it's going to be part of the training videos you'll see. So I'm gonna walk you through what it looks like on the back end. Thank you so much, friend. So you don't have it yet, so you don't know what it's gonna look like on the back end. So I'll show you some of that. Okay? So we'll walk through that. Let me do a quick overview of how to get Shop. And when I say quick, it's gonna be super quick. There's two things you wanna pay attention to with Shop. You wanna make sure you are eligible because your videos that you currently produce are in good standing, meaning that you don't have any violations on your videos. TikTok wants you to, well, every time you post content, you should be checking, doing what's called an account check to make sure that video is in compliance with TikTok. So you're going to go to your TikTok studio on your profile, click that, and then you'll click the post side, not the live side. I usually take you to the live side. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. You're gonna click the live side, I'm sorry, the post side, and you're gonna scroll down to the area called More Tools. Under more tools, you're gonna click, um, account check, okay? So do an account check every single time you post. I'm gonna show you real quick. We'll do it here. If you're on the profile of your page, you're gonna click TikTok Studio. We're on the post side. We're gonna go to shop in a second, but the post side, you can scroll down. You see where it says more tools, and then as you have account check, you're gonna have videos in here, and it's gonna do this thinking, and the videos no outstanding issues. So you want to get that message to make sure your videos are in compliance. Maybe there's a music violation, maybe there is a community audience control or content disclosure violation. Hey, Mr. Treetop, those things will stop you from getting in shop. Because again, shop is shoppable videos and lives. So you got to make sure your video content is in good standing. So that's number one. Number two is that you want to make sure you don't have any what's called banned accounts, accounts that no longer are active on TikTok. TikTok bans accounts all the time. People get in trouble and they get banned. So what do you do with them? Do you delete them? You could delete them, Debbie. That is on the table as an option. If you are given the option to revise or edit, you should do that. Maybe you might be able to edit if it's a brand new video, you might be able to edit it real quick before, to fix whatever the issue is. Sometimes they'll let you edit if it's a music issue, so you might be able to, edit it for the music and change out the music. Um, Sometimes I think content disclosure, those type of things, they may allow you to edit as well. So, yes. So if you get a chance to edit, if it allows that, then do it. If not, you can make the video private, meaning that only you can view the video. So it's either everyone or you. You can make it just you. Okay. So those are pretty much the three choices: delete the video, edit the video, or make the video only for you to view it. Okay, those are the options that you typically will have. Um, okay, all right. And you said it's an AI video. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, yeah, those are the three choices. Okay, so when it comes to content, thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate it. When it comes to the follower count, you're gonna click the follower or the following. I'm going to click my following only because it doesn't matter which one, but only because typically my following shows this search bar. When I click followers, I don't normally get that search bar. Don't know why on this account, but I'm going to click the search bar. Under that search bar, I want you to type the word user, USER. That happened to me before I had to edit my video. Okay, that's good. Yep. So edit the video. You're gonna type in the word USER. So TikTok, when they first give you your account, you are user with all those numbers. And then when you are in trouble with TikTok, they take your account away. You go back to user with all those numbers. So if you type in the word user, USER, it will show any videos that are no that have been that are still on your profile, on your number roster, but they've been banned. If you see any of those. So when I did the shop conversation yesterday, I deleted the ones, I unfollowed the ones that were there. It was 2 of them. So I removed them already. So I don't have any now because that happened yesterday. But with that being said, you would just click those videos, click the profile, and you can in the top corner is an arrow. You can block them. You can remove that follower. You can come back to this listing page, and it'll say follower or friends. If you click the word follower or friend, it turns it back red. Okay. So, for example, if I was to click somebody here on this list, so there's a person in here. Let's just pick somebody random. This person, kiwi, coconut. It says friends. I'm gonna click that. I'm unfollowing. Okay. So that's what you do. You said, "Does TikTok remove followers if they're banned?" Not 100% of the time. Nope. I've heard that they're trying to do that more often, but it's not true. Not it has not been done fully. So you wanna go in and check. Okay, I don't know that. I didn't know that. Yep, yep. So you gotta remove that. Um, so you gotta remove those banned accounts. It inflates your numbers. So say you're a person, you're like, "Oh, I have 1,000 followers. I'm gonna get in the TikTok shop." pilot program. I'm gonna be invited into it. If if you got a whole bunch of banned accounts, those aren't real followers. They've been banned. You can't engage with them. So they inflate your numbers. So if you think you got 1,000, but you got 20 banned accounts, you actually got 980 and you can't get in the program. So you need to delete those 20 and then make sure you get 20 legit ones. So that's how that works. So keep that in mind. That happens to a lot of people. And so a lot of people don't realize that, first of all, it's not exactly 1,000 anyway. It's always above and beyond 1,000. But you may have to do even more than that if you have to remove those banned accounts. All right. Let me know if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, put in the chat right now. Say, Doc, I don't understand. Let me know if I need to explain it further. So those 2 things you're gonna have to pay attention to, your videos and your followers, because the criteria says you have to be 18 years and older. Thank you so much. Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate it. Frankie said I was skeptical at first, but she's the real deal. Thanks, friend. Um, so make sure that first of all, you're 18 years and older to do TikTok Shop. Second of all, that your content is in good standing. And then third of all, that you have 1,000 followers that are legit followers. All right. So that's what you're doing. Thank you all for being here. Evans, thank you for that follow. If you have not followed the live host up top here, it's a great time to follow me. Appreciate the support, you all. We're gonna try to see if we can get our numbers up a little bit. So if it says follow up top, make sure you follow. If it says, "Hey, Charlene," if it says join, you're welcome to join my fan club as well. Thank you so much, friends. Um, Bradley, how you doing? Bradley, you are doing the no-no in the room. Let's see. Don't do that. It's wrong. Don't do soliciting like that. Built with Carla, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Charlene, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I'm checking the band followers today. All right, friend. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you all coming through. Appreciate the support. So, all right. So now we're going to go over to the things you need to do to let TikTok know you want TikTok shop. Is Bradley doing the most? Tisk, 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 Bradley did it, but Bradley's done. Thank you so much for the hat and mustache. Thank you for being the title gifter. I see you, Charlene. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for the hat mustache. Paul said, "Is Bradley doing the most?" Hello, how you doing? Chances for you. All right, thank you, friend. That's so cute. That howdy. The last one. Is there a way you can delete followers at one time or you have to do them individually? You have to do it individually. I have not seen any kind of bulk delete feature. Nope. No bulk delete. You just gotta go down and remove and unfollow them. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me know if there's any other questions about that. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to let TikTok know you are interested in TikTok Shop. So in order to do that, and let me zip through this really quickly, you gotta tell it you're interested by your actions. So one of the actions, maybe you bought some products from TikTok Shop, which is great. If you haven't, buy some products from TikTok Shop on your account that you want shop for. Okay, so that's something you can do. When it comes to those products, once you get them, do content. If this page is all about products and you're going to be talking about products in your content anyway, do a video about one of those products where you could talk about, hey, here's the tapper. The tapper is so good. My fingers are no longer sore. I like this little feature. You could do something. It doesn't have to be super intense. Just something, maybe I was going to say a 10, 20-second video. Nothing too extensive. Your videos are gonna be no more than, like, 30 seconds anyway as you move forward. So you're gonna try to have really short, informative, packed videos, but not overdoing it, alright? Thank you so much, others who are coming through. I see you all, appreciate you all coming through to the live. Um, the other thing you can do is, the other thing that you can do is on the home screen, search in the home screen on the home screen of of your page on that home screen. Search how to how to join the TikTok Shop affiliate program. So now you're gonna get videos about TikTok Shop affiliate program. Because of that, there's a ton of them out there. I want you to watch those videos. I then want you to engage. And I'm gonna tell you bottom up engagement because I want you to be intentional about letting those videos rotate all the way through because you're slowly watching that video, you're clicking the save, you're clicking the repost, you're going into the comments, writing your comment, that video's still playing, and then you heart it and you follow. Do some of that type of engagement because as you're engaging with the video there, TikTok is taking that in and saying, hey, this is content you want to see. Also, it's saying, hey, maybe you want TikTok shop because you're watching this TikTok shop affiliate program video. So again, you're letting the algorithm know you're interested in something. I always say everything you watch, everything you say, everything you touch, it matters. The other thing is Creator Search Insight usually has a video that will not a video, a post that's gonna scroll at the top. Hey, Bella, that post, if you click it, it actually, again, tells you what's the criteria for joining TikTok Shop. It says 18 years and older, account in good standing, 1,000 or more followers. And so when you're watching those videos, you're telling I'm not watching the videos, you're clicking that page, you're telling TikTok you're interested in TikTok Shop. Okay? So that's what you're doing. You're telling it that you are interested. So those are some things you can do to just get access to it a little sooner than others. Okay? Hey Bella, hello. Hope all is doing well. It is doing great, friend. Thank you for asking. Our rhythm, our story. Welcome to the room. Meatball, thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart. Me appreciate you as well. All right. So I'm gonna stop with that is how you get TikTok shop. Let me know, my friends who are trying to get it. If you have any other questions, the closer you are to 1,000 followers, that's great. You just need to get over that hurdle. I think there was a few people who were right under 1,000. So you just need to get over that hurdle to get the next group of followers. You should be in this live engaging with folks. All right. You should be clicking people's, name, and then there's an @ symbol, and message them and say, "Hi, I'm your new bestie." We don't do the grow room stuff, we don't do the scooped and gotcha and followed and all that stuff, but we do say and have an authentic conversation. "I read your bio. Oh, do you like to do, this type of thing?" So you can start engaging that way, all right? See, sweet sense, that's what we don't do. I'm just saying, we don't just shout out what we need. We engage. You gotta make sure you also get a blue box in the the Lisa box as well, okay? That is so important. Alright, my friend, sit down. Yes, friend. Let me know if there's questions. So now we're gonna go to the shop side. So now you have shop. Now what? What do you do? Alright? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it so that you guys understand, how to continue to grow your shop page and your presence. And so we're gonna talk a little bit from the content side, and feel free to ask questions. We're gonna try to get some engagement, taking notes. I'm learning. No problem, friend. Couple things we had gone through the rules of engagement earlier, so you are doing a great job. So I appreciate your friend. Had to take a water break. I've been trying to drink more water. So that's my goal for the another one of my goals on my to-do list. July, I told you this is my birthday month. So I was like, I guess I gotta start the month off right on. Start it off right so I can at least feel better by the time I get here. I was like, I did start drinking water and I walk and so I have all those lists. He said, me too. What day is your birthday on, Wani? I'm the 21st. So yeah, so because it's my birthday month, I'm being a little bit more cognizant of how I've been treating myself. So I gotta treat myself better. So all right, Bella, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for the roses. I appreciate the support. Okay, so let's go to shop. We're gonna talk about shop for you all. Yes. So let's see. So now that you have shop, let's talk about it. Okay. So if you're on your profile, you're gonna click TikTok Studio. You said you have been training consistently every day. I have to re-engage. There we go. Me, me 21st. Oh, you said, um, You're the 21st or 22nd? Let me know. Is that what you're talking about, for your birthday? Let me know if that's what you meant by that. Saint Bob. Welcome to the room, friend. Okay, so my friend Rima, are you still here? 26, you're 26. Awesome. All us July babies. There's a lot of July folks I'm coming across now. Um, Rima, are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still here because you're gonna get a sneak peek to what shop will look like once you get it. I don't know who's still here. Anybody who does not have shop, you're gonna get a sneak peek. So so once you get TikTok shop, it's going to be under your post side for TikTok Studio. It's gonna be this little pink box, or might be under here. Not TikTok shop for seller. We're not talking about the seller page. We're talking about the TikTok shop for creator. You don't have access to that if you have not been approved yet. So I tell people the seller side is if you have your own physical product you want to sell and you typically have a business account and you click the seller page and you have TikTok shop for seller and you have a shop on your profile. So on the profile here for this account, you see showcase. For a business account, you would see the word shop if it's a seller page. Showcase for creators, shop for sellers. Okay. So when you click Studio, when you click TikTok Studio, okay, you're gonna see now it says TikTok Shop for Creator, and we're gonna click that. Okay, so it lands on this page here. So now we're behind the scenes. Sometimes a pop-up will happen where it's telling you some campaign or some other initiative that's happening that's TikTok shop related. So we didn't see a pop-up. So on this page, I'm going to take you through a couple things up here you need to know, and then we'll talk about the toolkit, and then we'll do one video or so you guys can see a different video ideas. Um, at the end of the day, shop does take time. Everything I'm showing you, you want to review it. There is a lot of training resources. I'm gonna show you where that's located, but there's a lot that's in here and a lot to go into shop. So I don't want you guys to just go to someone's room and hear their tips or strategy. Level 18, look at you. Congratulations on leveling up in these TikTok streets. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Our rhythm, our story. Um, and so when you go to other live hosts, they're gonna give you some tips, don't get me wrong. But what's gonna be most valuable if you read it on your own, do these training videos, learn about it yourself, okay? So I'm gonna give you some tips, I'm gonna tell you some things you wanna be aware of, but at the end of the day, you'd wanna do the training video so you can do it the right way, okay? So at the top part of here, you have your account status, it's healthy. The PPS is your product promotion score. That's the score where TikTok is actually evaluating you in terms of the type of products you're looking to promote to make sure they're decent quality from decent sellers, as well as that you are being diligent about removing products that maybe that are sold out, or if there have been some complaints about them, you remove those from your showcase. So that product promotion score is part of that, and then the way you do your content, whether it's the live content or the video content. TikTok is looking at that too, so you get a score for that, okay? And then there is the bronze. This is also the score that you're gonna get as a TikTok Shop affiliate based on how many sales you've had. So now that bronze level is all about have you been selling? Okay. So I'm only I'm probably like maybe $100 shy of leveling up. It's less than 100, I'm sure of it. It's like 90, I wanna say it was 950. But this is bronze, the next level is going to be silver, then gold, and then they go into all these different stones, and then the last one is diamond, okay? So you hear platinum, ruby, emerald, yeah, so there's all types of stones too. So or gems. So that's that, this is based on your sales. You'll hear the word GMV, which is what you see here, GMV. That is gross merchandise value. So as you're selling products, the sell number for that product. So if you bought the microphone at, $50, your GMV will be 50. Okay. If you bought other products too, it's going to add up. So your GMV is added up. And so you to get to that next level here, I think you need 1,000 and it continues to move up. And then this is your niche. So you TikTok wants you to identify a niche for your products that you want to promote. So I hit the wrong thing. I'll press it. The home and lifestyle. So you have different niche that you can select. They want you to select a niche. They want you to be a little bit more niche specific in terms of what you're selecting as the primary products you're going to be promoting. So they want that, and you could switch it out and change it if you need to. And you can add, doesn't stop you from adding other products that are not within that niche. But in a perfect world, your products would fall. For me, for the home and lifestyle, would fall under one of these categories. Okay, that's home and lifestyle. If you're a beauty girl, maybe you have the makeup wipes, or maybe you have makeup, maybe you have, jewelry and stuff. So again, it will fall under those categories. All right? Let me know if there's other questions about that. And then also I wanna point out my face here also has some additional settings. So it tells you some other features that are here. So keep in mind, you can read through here and learn a little bit more, but ultimately, these are settings that you wanna make sure you pay attention to. The one in particular, the collab invite preferences, I'll point that out. That's something you want to look at and make sure you maybe set some of those preferences for what type of collab invites you want to receive. Okay. Collaboration invites. Maybe you want to partner with um, another brand that's gonna be doing lifestyle products. Thank you so much for that follow, I appreciate it. If you haven't followed me while you're here, this is a good time to do it, so I appreciate you if it says follow up here. Appreciate that, friend, Cozy Rhyme Prince. Um, so maybe you wanna follow, I'm sorry, you want a brand that is going to connect with you for products within your niche. So if I was gonna stay in home and lifestyle, I want a brand that's going to send me product examples for home and lifestyle as opposed to, wellness products or fitness. That's not what I'm necessarily trying to do. So just keep that in mind. So you want to make sure you're putting in these collab invites, preferences. Hey, Coach Carol, the voice guru. How you doing? Hi, how you doing? It's Ashley. Welcome to the room. Um, hello. You said hello. What's the nine? What's the nine? Hello. You said you have a question. Cruz, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Um, what's your question, friend? Typo, okay. Welcome. What if you get a brand that wants to collab? You can reach out to them. Is that what you're asking? You can reach out to them. You said you meant to wait. Yeah, on TikTok Shop. Yeah, if you get a brand, you could reach out to them. Um, it's totally fine. Mhm. Let me show you real quick. So let me talk about the preferences. Live stream, how do they work? What do you mean? How do they work? If you find a brand that wants to collaborate on the live stream, they send like a request during your live to join your live. You don't want to do that. That's not what you're saying, is it? Thank you for the populars, friend. Let me know if that's what you're saying. They wanted to collab during the live stream itself. Um, yeah, Gold Star seller sent a product. They sent you a product and you accepted the product. Then you should do a video. So collabs, you want to make sure. Well, that's good that they were Gold Star. You want to make sure they have a good shop rating, and that's what he's saying, that there's a good shop rating. You wanna make sure they have units sold. Hey, tea cake lady, welcome to the room, new here. You wanna make sure they have some units sold. 50K is a threshold you could use. You can pick the category again, if it's lifestyle, home and lifestyle, some other categories, you can select that. And then finally, you wanna make sure the commission is there and if you want free samples. Is what should we look out for. So, thank you so much, Coach Carol. I appreciate your friend. Um I think this is a good start for you. So, when it comes to managing your preferences for receiving collab invites and messages from sellers, okay? So these are your preferences. So you want to make sure that their rating is pretty high, 7.5 and above. You want to make sure that they've had some units sold, some products that have been sold. You wanna see what categories in particular you want invites from. So I listed some of the collab invites I'm looking for, and so you can put that there. And if it's not within the collab invites, maybe you don't reach out to them or respond. You wanna make sure that they are, it's a decent commission. Maybe it's 20% or higher. You know, if they're gonna collaborate with you, they shouldn't be doing the lowest, which is 8 to 10. So make sure that it's higher. What commission rate is good to start with? So 8 to 10 is about the average. 15 is decent. You know, let's get a little higher. 20 is great and above 20, 30. That's really good. Yeah. So thank you so much, friend. And then you can preference for free samples. Okay. So that may be where you start. Okay? If it falls below that product falls below any of that, then you might wanna weigh your odds, and so I told what I was sharing earlier is, like, maybe they don't have a great shop rating. Maybe they don't ship their stuff on time. Maybe their stuff's are the product is damaged, or maybe it stays out of stock. So little things like that you can pay attention to, and you said they're gold star, so they seem to be pretty good, pay capable. You could shift to now, okay, what's the commission? Like you said, what's a good commission? And so if they're not willing to do above 15%, you might say, I don't know if I want that. Especially if it's like 10. If they do at least 15, that's decent. Thanks a lot, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. And so, so just keep that in mind. That's what the collab preferences is. So that was to me one of the more important ones I wanted to point out to you all. Um, The other thing that was listed there was partnership. So TikTok Shop, thank you so much for that money gun, thank you, friend. TikTok Shop does have, thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares, does have TikTok Shop partner agencies. So those are agencies. Keep in mind, it's not like the program I do, which is the Creator Network program. The Creator Network program is free because TikTok pays you, they pay themselves, and then the partnership is with the agency, me, and TikTok. So that's different. You don't pay anything. TikTok is expecting for you to grow. You start off here without an agency, they want you to be up here when you do have agents. So you should be growing. When it comes to shop agencies, you do pay a commission. So when you make sales, you're going to pay a percentage of that, depending on what the percentage is for the agency. You're going to pay a percentage to the agency, and TikTok takes it out of your commission and sends it directly to the agency. So the harm as a creator to decline collapse. Nope. No, you're fine. Thank you, Chances. Appreciate your friend. So if you need an agency, they do have them, but just know it's a little different of a program. Thank you so much for the follow. I see you all. Thank you all. If you haven't followed the creator, which is me, feel free to click that follow button. So I appreciate the support, friend. Um, so let's go back to TikTok Shop. So you have so we're here. So we did the overview of the products here. I told you GMV, tells you how much you've sold, how many products you've sold, and then what are your commission. Your commission is different than your sales, okay? Sales is your GMV. So if you're talking to somebody, it's like, "Oh, what's your sales?" And you can't don't say your commission. Say your sales. So that way you can really speak to what you're earning, okay? Say your sales and then you can say commissions if people ask. Most people don't ask your commissions. So you might say, from a sales perspective, it's really quick pro tip. It's important that you pay attention to this because as you think about other opportunities, other brand deals, collaborations, when you do a media kit, this is something that can go in your media kit because they want to know that you have sold, that you have the potential to help them make money in the partnership you have. So if you have a decent selling um, amount for your GMV, put that down. Maybe you sold $2,000 in products. Maybe you sold 5,000. Maybe you sold 1,000. Maybe you sold 500. So put that down so that it can be listed as part of your growth and earnings you've produced for different sellers. Okay. Now commissions is different. It's going to be less, obviously, but you're going to grow over time. So don't don't sleep on the earning potential that can happen from TikTok Shop too. All right. Let me know if there's questions about that. That's something you want to just keep in mind in terms of as you're growing in this space. Others coming in, appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. When it comes to, the next area we're gonna talk about, so I'm gonna skip down, this area here is different campaign stuff too, and things that may be going on. TikTok is really good about showing different programs and campaigns and stuff. So definitely look at your homepage for TikTok Shop. Here it's telling me to post some content, so I need to start posting some content. It's telling us some, stuff for July. If you're if you're new, it may even do the training modules you need to do, okay? So keep that in mind. Thank you for the shares. If you guys haven't shared the live, we only have 33 shares. Let's see if we can get that to 100. If you guys don't mind clicking the arrow, we have 33 shares. Let's see if you click the arrow, you can repost, you can edit stories. So if you don't mind sharing it out, and then let's see if we can get our taps also to 100. So thank you all for supporting the live stream. I appreciate you all supporting as you're listening to this great information. All right. So when it comes to the next section, hey, Lisa Bailey, we're going to talk about the TikTok Shop toolkit. Hey, Doc, welcome to the room, friend. The toolkit. The toolkit is really important. I don't want you guys to sleep on it. This is where you get your product marketplace. So this is where you're getting your products from. You want to make sure those products are on TikTok. Somebody asked earlier, like, how do I get products? You want to make sure, thank you for the follow, friend. You want to make sure that you go to the product marketplace and you can search. In the search bar, there's a little camera. You can go around your home and find products that you can add to your showcase. Okay. So, for example, if I don't know, let's say I'm going to do something different. I usually do my Noro gum. Thank you so much, friend, coming in. Appreciate you joining. We're going to click product marketplace and see at the top, I told you search bar with the camera. See that little camera? We're going to click the camera. So a camera pops up. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my little lip gloss. Let me see if it's in here because I haven't tried this yet. So let's see. It's a different product. We're gonna see. It's the lip gloss here in my hand. Let's see if I see it. So I pulled it up. There's a lip gloss, and it's there, y'all. Look at it. It's this one here. It's in the there. I have to see the color. That's the color. Looks like it. This one is Maybelline. Let's see. Norgum is good. Hey, it is. I'm a little bit addicted, y'all. Just saying. A little bit. A little bit. I gotta get my Norgum in mid-afternoon. I said I always do the Noro gum. I was serious. Let's see what color this is. This is bubble gum. Is that bubble gum? It has bubble gum, y'all. That's the color. Okay. So I would look at this. If I wanted to add this to my showcase, I could. Okay. So maybe I'll oh he said bubble gum. It's actually a combination. This is the gloss on top of the lipstick, so it's two different things. You said might as well. I should. You know what? I will. See if they let me. Sometimes they don't let you. Let me see. Okay. So here, remember I told you the commission, 15% commission. Let's see how many units have been. How many units are left? Okay, 20. High product score. They're doing good. They're pretty good. It's good. They got some stuff in here, some stats. Okay. Okay. I'll add it. Might as well. Let me see. Maybelline got I might gotta get approved, y'all. Let's add sure. I guess I do. They terms are. Say, but that's the product. So it's been added. Okay. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's how you do it. Nothing special. Okay. I don't want you guys to overthink this. So you can go around your home and find products. My lip gloss, I hadn't added it yet. So go around your home, find a product that you use, you can talk about, and it's there. And if somebody wanted to know about my lipstick, I could say, "Hey, go to my shop page. My lip gloss is there." Now the lipstick wasn't there yet because I don't think they had this. This was L'Oreal, so they didn't have this. I'll look for it later. I don't think it's there though. But again, that's how simple it is. And so you can have products around your home that you can select. And then here's the other pro tip, y'all. You can buy from your showcase. So if there's a product you want, you aspire to get, you like, oh, I'm in need of some more Neural gum. I'm in need of some gum. Let me add it to my showcase and purchase it. Now, I typically will not purchase it from my account. I usually use my husband's account. I'll make him purchase it. And so it's a sale. And you could do it from your account. There's no rule that says you can't. I usually like to have it look like somebody else purchased it. I'm just saying. I lost for items in my showcase with ratings below 4.5. Yeah. So yeah, 4.5 and above is what you want. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that out loud. I didn't know that, but yes, you're right. Yep. So, but just keep that in mind. So a sale is a sale, so you could get a sale that way too. So I don't want you guys to think, um, good to know. Yeah. So be aware that again, that's GMV for you if you were gonna buy it anyway. You know, sometimes I'll be honest with you, my nature is if I just need something really quickly and I don't, from the agency perspective, I usually can see if people are doing shop and ask questions. And I know a few people who have shops. So like the microphone, I was in the business for a microphone. So Holly Q had it. And so I got it from her. Actually, the lights too. Did I get the lights from her? I think I got it from the Zon because I didn't realize until I think she mentioned it, and then when I was searching, it popped up in my feed, and I just purchased it. So I didn't get that, but I did get the microphone from her. What is a PPS points? Product promotion score. So product promotion score is TikTok is looking at the showcase products you have in your showcase and the type of content you're promoting. So you got to make sure products are quality. You're not just picking things because it's a high commission and you're not paying attention to the ratings and the health scores of these shops and stuff. And so you want to make sure you are picking higher quality sellers and products. Okay. And then, make sure your videos are good quality too. But yeah, with that, you gotta make sure you're removing any products that are sold out from your showcase. Remove those products. Also remove products that are, you know, bad reviews and stuff too. So just being mindful of the products you're promoting. And so some sellers are small sellers. Some sellers might even be you all, where you have a seller account and you also are promoting your products as a shop account too. And so you can be your own affiliate, but again, your product's gotta be quality, so that affiliate page is gonna be held accountable for what they're promoting. Yeah. Let me know if that makes sense. If you have any questions. Ah, makes sense. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. So, couple other things we're gonna talk about, um, when it comes to Um, so go around, find products that you want to promote based on your niche, based on, if you do want to get samples, some sellers do offer free samples. Typically, though, they don't offer free samples unless you've had some GMV, some sales. So just got to keep that in mind. If you are doing better with your sales and people are buying your products and stuff, you might be able to get some samples, but typically they don't give out samples as often. Some of the big players, they may be a little bit more inclined to give samples because they have the budget for it and they want a broader reach. Um, when it comes to refundable samples, meaning that if you pay for it, you buy it with your own money, if you do get some sales, they'll refund you back your money and your shipping. Okay. Can one use same account for selling affiliate? No, two different accounts. Because one's a shop for seller and the other one's a showcase for the affiliate. Yep. So, hey, Diamond, how are you, friend? Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Others coming in, appreciate you all joining. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. If you have not followed the live host, you're welcome to follow me up top. Feel free to send me a follow message. And if you have not joined the fan club, click join and you could join my fan club as well. So I appreciate you doing that. If you are um, new here, put new in the chat so we can chat to you, connect with you, and say hi to you and support you. When you come into someone's live, you always want to say hello when you come into their home. It's like coming into someone's home. So you want to make sure you're greeting the live host and greeting the community and saying hello to everyone. We're a friendly community. Thank you all for the populace. Thank you, Shayla. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the shares as well. Let's see if we can get our shares up to 100 or so. You guys will see the arrow in the corner. How you doing, Mia? Welcome. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So if you don't mind sharing out the live, appreciate the support, everybody. Okay, so let's get to this last phase of it. I'm probably gonna be on for another 20 to 30 minutes. We'll see. Depends on how the conversation flows. You guys got to be talkative. Thank you for the shares. Appreciate the hand hearts. Appreciate the support. Thank you all for sharing out the live. And we're going to get talking and chatting and stuff. So ask questions, kind of engage a little bit more. Let's make sure we are moving the chat so TikTok knows that we are here and we're an engaging group. Thank you all for supporting. Okay. So along this line here, you have your product marketplace, you have your showcase. Your showcase is important that you manage your showcase. We were just talking about clearing out items that are um, expired. I have some in here I need to address. Earlier, I tapped in to improve. It says 14. Hey, Coach Rhonda. See you next time. Thank you, Wani. Going. Okay. To get going to for my live. Okay, you're going live. What time? Put it in the chat for us before you leave. I'll ping you. What's your topic, time, and time zone, friend? And anybody else, if you want to add it real quick, your topic, time, and time zone for your live. If you're going live, let's put that in there so you guys can get some visibility. Thank you all. Hey, Coach Rhonda. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you all for being here. Okay. So it says needs to improve. So these are the products that I need to probably remove. Wani says 6:30 p.m. Eastern topic. What did surviving change in you? I love that. What did surviving change in you? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I read it too fast, but I love that. Hey, Mickey, welcome to the room. Hello, friend. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that, friend. Um, and so Wani, she's a new live host. She has a really interesting live stream. She's a great storyteller, and she's telling about her life and journey. And so, really, really great live. So if you get a chance, connect with her. She is going live shortly. So definitely connect and follow if you want to learn how it is to go live as a new person, what that looks like, but also just be, really, really grateful for the wisdom and information she's sharing. Let me know if you guys have questions. And if you are a live host too, put it in the chat so you can get visibility. I always want to make sure you guys are getting some level of visibility coming in, networking, connecting with folks. That's what this is all about. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Um, so definitely put that in there, your live topic, time, and your time zone, because you're all over the world. So definitely put those 3 things in there. Thank you all for being here. Okay, so in here, you can tell I got some stuff that have expired. See where it says out of stock? So TikTok's like, girlfriend, unavailable, out of stock. So I got to remove these products. I think I'm just going to remove. So for example, this last one. If I slide it over, see where it says remove? I'll let it slide. Just hit confirm. Okay. And I would just keep going through. Some of the products, I would essentially go back in here and find maybe another seller, see if they're, do my evaluation. So not all of them I want to remove quite yet, but there are some that I can stand to remove because I'm not gonna add it again. But but yeah, so you want to go in and remove products that are definitely no longer available. Thank you all. Appreciate you coming back, Coach Rhonda. Thank you for your awesomes. I see you, friend. Thank you for that. let's see. Yeah, so there's some products in here that I am no longer gonna be looking for again. So, yeah, so you would just go in and remove those products, okay? I was just doing this, but didn't finish cleaning. I know, I gotta clean up too. I gotta clean up on this account too. This account has some things that are past due for me to remove. How many products would you recommend to have in your showcase when you're just starting off? You know what? If I were you, I wouldn't overdo it because I think they allow you to, I'm I'm guessing a little bit, but I think they allow you to do over 100, at least 100. I wouldn't do that many. If I were you starting off, maybe 25. That's probably where I would stay. Somewhere between, 20, 25, 50 on a high end. Because you gotta manage those products. You really that was my question too. You really gotta manage those products. You gotta go in, remove them. You wanna kinda keep up with them to make sure some of those products, yes, I agree. I went overboard. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't do more than that. I have like 6. Oh, well, I mean, you can start off small, don't get me wrong, 6 is fine, but I will tell you the average shoppable live, they want you to have at least 10 products you pin. Now you wouldn't pin all 25, that I wouldn't do either. That's the other side of that conversation. I would do maybe anywhere between 10 and 15 on a high end, as you're talking about different products and stuff and maybe rotating different products in and out. Um, but and then if you had some extras that you don't physically have, that's fine, but you can, show the products that you do have and make it so that you're rotating through a few products. So when you do a full-blown shoppable live, and again, the distinction I'm making is if I was to pin some products. I'll pin some real quick. We got a little bit of time. I'm not gonna get off quite yet. So let me pin a few. I'll just pin a few in here. These are products that I'm using right now. So my lighting in the background, the clip-on light. Let's see, I'll do the microphone because you see that here, the tapper. I did like 8 to 10 on purpose because I wanted some traffic drivers in here too. So I did a few extra just to make sure we got some traffic in the room. You know, a product I used the other day. Oh my gosh, I took it with me. You guys know I was out of town the other day, last week. He said, "Product, do the sign." So those are products that are in there. So if you wanted to do a mini shoppable, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Got it. Yeah. So products are in the shopping kit. So you see now in the shopping cart, you'll see it. TikTok tends to push, you got a little surge that may happen because people are shopping. And so TikTok will push some people in your room. So you get a little bit more visibility with the shopping cart, especially since we have deals for you days. A product I used, and I think you have it, Coach Rhonda. I just saw you on the shopping cart. I absolutely loved it. It's the long selfie stick that stands like 5.5 feet, and we took some group pictures with, my friends. We were all together, and I was like, "Okay, that worked out perfectly." We were able to take the picture, put the timer on, and do our group shots, and so it worked out perfectly. But I say that to you all as I'm talking about different things, as I'm talking about shop here, you could have your shopping cart activated and you can start talking about some of the products. Does that make sense? So that's kind of a passive way of doing it where you're not going full shop. Yes. Let's say it's the lights. What's what you mean, friend? Let me know what you meant by that. But so okay, you want me to pin a product? I think that's what you're asking me to do. I'll pin a product. I'll pin the background lights because that's one people keep asking about. So this is my this is a real background. It's a real background. I'll just kind of fill out the tree. That's real artwork on the wall there. And then it doesn't give you a AV. It doesn't give you AV. Tell me more. And so it has there's a little small table that sits on the side and it has a little remote and I can change it out. I can put it on strobe if I want to. So something like the strobe lights where it changes. Um, and so thank you so much, friend. And so you could change out the lights. You can change it to a color, a set color if you want to. I usually just have it fade, so it just fades smoothly in the background. Excuse me. Um, thank you, friends. So that's there. And it's kind of a passive, like, hey, here's the lights, it's pen, people can see it. A full-blown shoppable live, I would spend more time on this product. I would kind of rotate between that product. Um, I would show you the different features, maybe change the colors. I would talk a little bit more about, the flash sale, the coupons that are showing up here. So you're doing a little bit more with a full-blown shoppable live. Stage lighting, whole setup, you see people talking extensively about each and every product, maybe 10, 15 minutes per product. And so that's why you want more products because you can rotate through them. Maybe 10 products and you can rotate through each of those. And I think I have 10 products in there. So just kind of keep that in mind. So it's just a different feel in terms of how you do it. Now, this product, I'm going to unpin it in a second, and then we're going to go back to my topic of TikTok shop. So, so just keep that in mind. It's just a different way of doing your live stream. Does that make sense? Um, and then here, because I have this product pinned to the screen right now, I see a little push pin, and I just added those products really quickly, as you can see. And then I just did a little push pin in there, and I could unpin it. I should have done a highlight video. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Hmm. There's another feature in here where you can highlight. Let me see if I did a highlight. Let me do it while I'm here. Oh, highlights are here already. Oh, I need to tell Permom. Oh, yeah, it has some suggested highlights from my live I did the other day. Interesting. I talked to her about that. Do talk to her about it. All right, friends. Um, let's see. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that, but um can't come as my keyboard um is working. You sound see if your keyboard's working. All right. Um okay, so this is the lamp. So you can do that and again, it'll remove, and then the products are in the showcase and the, shopping bag there for you. Okay, so make sure you remove products that are outdated. So you make sure you're removing those products, and then you can yeah, screen. There we go. Okay. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is really quickly the toolkit. You have product information here. So let me go back one step. I want to point this out. So this is your showcase. You got to manage that. This is your earnings. As you make money on Shop, you can go there and set up your account and withdraw the earnings that you've made. This is where you get samples. And so if you have any samples you requested, it's going to be there and telling you that you need to do those videos or go live with the product. Sometimes I had gotten samples on this account previously, and I was like, "Ooh, I need to do a live where I showcase those samples." I think I had done one on this account too. I was like, I'm not going live regularly, but because I'm on this page here, I just did a sample. I did a live and showed the product and just did a quick live and pinned it in in the live stream, showed it, talked about it as I talked to you guys too, and I did it that way. So real slick, but it was me killing two birds with one stone. So I wanted to make sure I got them both done at the same time. So basically, the toolkit here is another area with resources. The one I'm going to scroll down to here, I want to show you guys was the academy. This is where the training's at. Remember, I told you want to do the training videos. So this is where all the training is located. So it says courses and it says learn more, and it'll have seller as creator. And you can just scroll through and see all of these training videos. Okay. There are all these videos in here. So plenty of videos, plenty of information. If you're looking to understand how to go live with your products too, how to do a shoppable live, you can click this search bar up here can type in the word live, Live, and then all of these videos pop up. What does it say? Live masterclass series, how to run a successful live. It's telling you all the different things, tools and promotion to improve live performance, live policy and how to avoid violations. All of that is in there. Okay. So do the training. All right. Let me know if you caught what I just gave. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, no one ever told me. So do those trainings. Okay. So that's going to help you. That's only going to improve how you go about your live stream, how you think about your shoppable live in particular. Okay. Um, What else do I want to point out here? In the middle of the screen, there's some training that happens, creator shoppable content. If you ever post a video and you forgot to add the link, you can add the product link after the fact. Now, these videos are in here, and then if I wanted to add a product to it, I could, it'll take me to my showcase and allow me to add a product. Okay. So that's how you can go back and add the product link. All right. So um, if the video's there, you could do it. Okay. If you need to do a product set, this is really helpful. This product set, hey friend, how you doing? This is where you can have different groupings of products. So for example, right now, July is the Deals for You days. Maybe it's the July 4th products. If you have products that have a theme, you could create a product set for them. So it's like a grouping. And so when you go live, like what I just did when I pinned those products in the shopping cart, if I had a product set, I could have just clicked, you know, my products, the tech essentials for beginners. So if I create a product set like that, like I do on this account, I could have easily clicked and added those products. I need to do that. I haven't done it to be honest with you. So but that's a quick way to have all your products there. So that's a product set. So you can create that. We talked earlier, I showed this feature. It's called the teleprompter. So for example, the lip gloss I just did. So if I wanna do the lip gloss, um, I I click add. So now it's gonna say, Lifter lip gloss, and then I'm gonna hit confirm. Now it's gonna create a teleprompter for me to talk about this video, this product. And so here, so the words here, it says, "You guys, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss is back in stock. Every time I try to film a video is sold out. But guess what? It's finally available again. Just look at this beautiful sparkle. The shimmer is absolutely gorgeous, and the gloss is super hydrating with hyaluronic acid. Um, I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to link it below. Hurry and grab yours before it sells out again. I love you guys. Bye bye." He said, "That's cool. Good to know you have you have where to start." Oh, us- um, You said, "I wanna let them see my live, but 2 of my friends, but I don't want them to. Is it possible?" Um, can you so otherwise you're saying, can you block people? You could block them. You gotta block them from your whole page. Otherwise, you can create a specific live for just the people you want in the room. You could do that. Your live is not for everybody. I don't wanna block because I have streaks. Okay. You don't wanna block 'cause you have streaks. I don't understand what you mean by that. Um, I want everyone to join though. Yeah, so there's no way to avoid it. No, you can't, like, not if it's for everybody, they would have access. Yeah. Only way you can do it if you're just, like, just friends, and so maybe oh, okay, thank you. Only other way is, like, if you just invited friends and you don't friend those 2 people, like, they following you, but you're not following them back, then that's a way to do it. So, but if you want it for everybody, then they're included also. Okay. Okay. So so that's the teleprompter feature. So you could do that. Thanks. You're welcome. Um, and then when it comes to videos, you also can have video assistance. So kind of what happened with the teleprompter, it will um create videos with AI. That's a new feature. So if you have the product, You can show the product and it'll create a video based on that product. Find product, new, recommended products that match your style so you can use that and the AI will find products. That's a new feature. Let me look at that like that. So what will it find me? I'm gonna say what are some home and lifestyle products? Some popular home and lifestyle products. And so we'll see what it comes back with. So it's thinking, see what it comes back with. Okay, thinking, consider your request, finding the best matches for you. Okay, let's see what you come back with TikTok. See. Might as well not show the screen. Lavender Virgo, welcome to the room. Fran is still thinking. We'll see what it comes with. And and I guess as this comes back with a list, you can decide if those are products that you want, that you have already around the house, or if you want to purchase. Um, mm, mm, interesting. It's coming up with this. Okay. So let me read what it told me. So it says, since your audience shows a strong interest in beauty and personal care, but you're looking to expand in home and lifestyle space, I've selected products that bridge the gap. Many of these focus on home wellness and organization, which typically resonates well with users who already value self care and aesthetics. I was like, okay, all right. So it had the first product was an all purpose scented cleanser, a 5-pack fridge organizer and storage. It has an Alpha Griller instant read meat thermometer. So it's a meat thermometer. It has HD shatterproof wall mirror. The wall mirror might be a good one. And then some tumblers. So yeah, so that's what's there. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Let me remove the products from the shopping cart. So really, with those new features, you guys can decide if you want to um utilize that. But the AI features are probably worth exploring as you're thinking about expanding to other products or getting some samples, or maybe it's something you need personally for yourself. So maybe interesting to get the product and use it and then decide to do a video on it. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions as you do video content for your shoppable live. It's always important to start with the product itself to make sure you link it. I tell people don't do the video first, link the product, and then go and do and then go and make sure you are doing the video afterwards. Okay. So let's see, let's go back here. So if we were to do the product first, so I'm going to tell you to go here to your managed showcase. Okay. And so say I was going to do a video for this lip gloss. I'm like, ooh, I want to make sure I do a video because I just added it. And so I'm going to go here to the commission area because this is where now is the space for sellers. So I'm going to scroll down. It says create now. I'm going to see who else did a video first and just learn from other creators that might have already talked about this product. I always think that's a good idea. So it's not many videos done already, but there's at least one video I can look at. And so it says create now. So if I was going to create now, I can either click here and then I can do the AI assistant again. Well, it'll give me a script. So that's a good thing. You can come up with a video script or a concept for your video, or I could just go straight to the camera. Make sure that this is here. This is where the product is linked. This is how it's going to show up on your page as a link for that product for people to click. A little orange shopping cart, that's where it's located. And then that prompter message is still there, which is good. So the script is still here as well. So if I go and change to the AI version, it says I'm so excited to share this with you. Maybelline's new Maybelline's New York Lifter Gloss is a game changer and goes into that. And so I could do a video, I could read the teleprompter and stuff and do the video with the gloss here. And once I do the video, it'll be part of my part of the camera roll for me. Or saved as a video for me. And I can go back and edit and do what I need to do. Um Your videos probably shouldn't be any longer than 30 seconds. A video like this, if I'm showing the product and stuff, I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm not gonna do longer than maybe 15, 20 seconds, so it won't be super long. So, just know that that's how you would do it. Um, Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining. If you also a pro tip I tell people, when you do a video, you see where it says collab with seller? I would click this, and it shows the seller information where I can chat with them. And so for this seller, I can send a message about their product. So the product is in there. And so I can send them a message where after I do that video, I'm going to send them my video code. You hear people say spark code or ad code. I'm going to send that to them. I'm going to send a cute little message that says, I just did a video promoting this product. I'm not sure if you may be interested in wanting to do additional promotion for this product too. Here's my ad code. Here's my video. Thank you in advance for your support, and I send that to them. Some sellers will promote your video even more for you. Some may not, but some will. So you always want to take that extra step to send them your ad code and send like a little nice warm message to say, "Hey, here's my video. Here's my information and, you know, you're welcome to support." Okay? Let me know if you guys have questions about that. I appreciate you. Hey, Cat Plans, how you doing, Kay? Um, Thank you for that daily heart me. Let me know if there's any other questions. So that's something else that people don't always do, but you want to send that ad code every single time. Okay. That's a best practice. That's a great practice. That's the difference maker between you getting pushed out in that additional visibility. Hey, Divine Expressions, how you doing, friend? Easy digital marketer, welcome to the room. That's the difference between you getting additional views to that video and getting pushed out a little bit more and not. So as you do content, make sure you're sending them the ad codes for each video that you do. All right. I'm gonna get off in 10 minutes. If there's any more questions, let me know if there's questions about TikTok Shop. We did shoppable lives and we did a little bit of shoppable live. We did more shoppable video and just kind of walking through the platform. How long does it take for them to add the code? The video code gets added once you post it. It's there. So let's see. So this video, these are shoppable videos. So let's look at this. It's the jar opener. Okay. So if you click the three dots here, the bottom part is what you're paying attention to. You're going to go to your ad settings. Under your ad settings, it's going to better turn on content disclosure, ad authorization. So you can give them ad authorization. And so you can extend it. You can manage. You see where it says manage ad video code. If I click the manage one, it says copy code. And then I tend to tell you to take that code and go in your phone notes. So if you go into your notes, I'll show you guys because I actually have a little prompt saved in my notes. Create a prompt in your notes. All right. And actually, this is the last time I did it. It says, "Hi, I just created a TikTok shop video about your product, and I think it would be great. It would be great to promote as a TikTok shop video. Here's the video link um, to the video along with the ad code if you would like to use it for further to further promote it." And then you have the video link, and then you have that ad that you created. So just I don't know, I'm gonna use this anyway. I don't know what I did. I might have pressed it. I don't know if I added or not. But yeah. Okay, let's see. He said, I think my code to the retailer and my video link, and they said I had to buy a refundable sample. I sent my code to the retailer, but I already made the video because I already owned the product. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe they wanted you to buy the product. I guess they noticed that it wasn't a sale that had been done. Yeah, that sounds like they wanted the sale. Um, so they weren't willing to promote it further. Like I had it already at home. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you could do that and you could promote it. So they weren't willing to add any additional um promote dollars to it because they said you had to have a refundable sample first before they would promote it. Did you ask them to promote it? Is that what you sent them the ad code to say, kind of what I was saying? Or were they I mean, maybe go back and look at your message and see what you were asking. What was the request of them? And so if they were thinking you were trying to get the product, I'm not sure. But if you were saying you wanted them to promote it, then yeah, most sellers know that. They understand that. Yeah. Hey, spiritual. Yeah, I did all the steps you just went through. Okay. Well, yeah. So maybe that was them. I don't know. Since you didn't buy it from them directly, maybe they felt like you should buy first from them. But to your point, you had already purchased it. Hey, friend, was it the actual manufacturer or was it just another seller? Because sometimes there's multiple sellers that sell the same product. So that's the thing about it. Was it the actual manufacturer of the product? So that's a little different too. If it was another seller, then they probably just want the sale. That's essentially what they're looking to do. Um, so it just depends. Hey, spiritual, welcome to the room. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. So I'm gonna get off in the next 5 minutes. Make sure you claim your points. I appreciate you all being here. Feel free to come in, ask questions before I get off. We did for the last couple of days, we did TikTok shop. So this was a shoppable live where I did have products in the shopping cart too, but this is shop live as well as shop videos that we talked about. All right. Um, if you are We'll be doing this topic tomorrow. Or will I be doing this topic tomorrow? Let me know, Divine Expressions, do you have shop? You don't have it yet. Um, I wasn't thinking I was gonna do it. I've done it for the last couple days. Only reason why I'm saying probably not because I have done it for the past couple days, but even for you, you need to get more followers. So maybe I'll talk about that real quick before I get off. Thank you. Learn so much. You're welcome. Um, when it comes to growing your community, that's what you need to focus on. So you want to get to at least 1,000 so that you can get access to shop. So what I would tell you is spend some time, as you come into different lives, you're going to make sure you're doing that engagement, picking up new friends, engaging back. You wanna get up to 1,000, so pretty much everything I talked about was once you got Shop. I did do a little bit about how to get it, but you're still trying to get there, so maybe give yourself the month of July to get your numbers to 1,000, and then let's connect, let's connect in August, and then you'll be ready. Tisha, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Then you'll be ready to really engage. Um and so when it comes to TikTok Shop, you just gotta make sure you're doing you're doing, following doing reviewing the, training videos, making sure you're being consistent with your content, posting for TikTok Shop. All that matters to how you grow too. Okay? Any, Thank you for that. I love you so much. What was I about to say? I was about to say, any other questions, but let me circle back to divine expression. So when you go to those, another strategy is to go to those rooms where they're considered grow rooms or engagement rooms, where a lot of music, a lot of people in the room, and the whole point is for people to try to grow their accounts and get access to different programs. I tell people you go to those rooms for a reason, not a season. You're not staying there long. You're not hanging out. That is not your new home. You are being intentional about coming in, connecting with folks. Ideally, you are putting some coins on your account. You're going to do some engagement, and the goal is to grow. Now, keep in mind, a lot of those people do not engage with your content after they leave that room. So you're picking up somewhat some dead weight, but the goal is to, oh, I've seen those. Yeah. The goal is to get your numbers up and then, you move on. Okay. And so just keep that in mind. That's the whole purpose of it. And so when you're in there, you're connecting with people really quickly. And then ultimately you'll get into the program, get your numbers, and then you'll get into the program. Thank you for all the great advice tonight. You're welcome, friend. You're so welcome. I appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much. Veronica, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you, pals. I appreciate you all. Thank you for that. As you can tell, I'm getting a little tired, but welcome to the room. Thank you. Learned so much from me. You're welcome, friend. So so just keep that in mind. The goal for those rooms is, you're trying to become maybe spend some coins in number 1 and 2 box so that you can really get visibility. But ideally, you can get, 100 or so people in a night and then do that for a couple weeks and okay. Um, appreciate that. Watch for 500 minutes. Awesome, friend. Okay, we're down to our last minute of the live. We got one more minute or so. Appreciate you all being here. You've leveled up to level 11. Do me a favor, friends. If you have not followed the live host, go ahead and follow me up top. If you have not claimed your points because you are a fan club member, click here to claim your points. Click the heart me. If it says join, you got to join the fan club. But if not, and you have a number here, click it so you can claim those points, a plus number. So you can claim those points, go down the line and claim your points. I want you guys to level up in the room like our friend has done. So definitely continue to grow in the room. Thank you so much for the hand heart. I appreciate your friend. Appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. ish. I usually come a little later, but I'm gonna be back around 10:15 or so. And then again at 4 p.m. You are a great and excellent teacher. Thank you so much. You are welcome, St. Bobby. Welcome to the room. It didn't give my points. It didn't give you points. Oh, your heart me is gray. You gotta reclaim the heart me ish. Using my ish. Yeah, so you didn't grab your heart me. You have to have coins in your account, click the heart me, get the heart me, and then you can claim your points. You'll get points because you got the heart me. You'll get at least 45. And then if you put another comment in, you'll get another 30. And then you get a bonus point. So you should get 85, 85, 86 points. Um, thank you all. Appreciate the roses, appreciate the support, friends. And what else? Let's see. I think that's it, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Level 12 in the room, friend. That is awesome. Any last minute questions before I scoot out of here? I appreciate you all coming. So I'll be back around 10ish tomorrow, again at 4ish. Thank you so much. So you said I love you so much. If you click here, that's different. The heart me is different. It's the little squiggly thing that pops up on the screen. So it's right up here. If you click the heart me, it's one coin also, but that's what that is. So and that's Dr. Lisa Cares. And then the heart me is the heart up top here, right here next to my name. Um, that's it. See, so I told you she got a little cocktail in her hand. Somebody gave her a martini. She got the little blonde pigtails today. So thank you, friend. Now you got your heartbeat. Now you should have points. So if you go back up and claim them, you'll be able to get your points. And you leveled up to level 3. Good job. Congratulations on that, Tisha. Um, so I will be back tomorrow, you all. Will you nap? You do sound so I do sound tired. I feel like I sound tired. I think I'm hungry too. I think that's the other thing. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. I am going to get, oh, that looks different. I like her. Yeah, she is cute. She good. Um, Thank you all for all the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the stickers, the gifting. Appreciate all the support. I tell you guys, remember, practice makes progress. About to storm up here. Practice makes progress. You are not trying to be perfect. You're just simply trying to go live. I appreciate you all. Thank you, pals. I appreciate you too, friend, on the YT. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, friends. Bye bye. All right, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Good night.